Episode 2. A nobody like him has no right to even touch it. Yet, before the bodyguards could make a move, Kingsley spun around and delivered a resounding slap across Shawn's face. Shawn grunted, spitting out blood and a tooth as he flew back several meters, landing like a rag doll. His bloodshot eyes bulged in disbelief. He could not fathom how this former nobody had dared to lay a hand on him. The two bodyguards were momentarily stunned by Kingsley's strength, but they quickly regained their senses and charged forward with angry shouts. However, with just 2 swift punches, Kingsley knocked them out cold before they could even make a sound. Shawn was dumbfounded, wondering when this loser had become such a formidable fighter. The surrounding Sneeze Corporation employees backed away in fear, shocked to see the usually gentle man turn so violent. After casting a cold glance at the whimpering Shawn, Kingsley strode away. Shortly after his departure, Hannah and Irene arrived on the scene, alerted by the commotion. "Oh, Shawn, who dared to hurt you? Do they have a death wish?" Irene rushed to help Shawn up. Holding his swollen face, Shawn snarled, "It was that loser Kingsley. I swear I'll make him pay back tenfold for this." Irene immediately flew into a rage. "What? That bastard dared to offend you? I bet he was just bitter about Hannah rejecting him. That useless piece of trash. I won't let him get away with this." Shawn's face lit up with joy, forgetting his pain. "Hannah, is it true? Have you cut ties with that loser?" Hannah was not fond of Shawn and replied coldly, "My personal affairs are none of your concern. Tell me, why did Kingsley hit you? He's not one to start fights without reason." Shawn gritted his teeth. Who knows what was going through that lunatic's mind? "But Hannah, you won't believe what I saw. That psycho stole the King of Diamonds from Radiant Jewelers, that 7.5 million pink diamond, to try and impress you." Hannah was taken aback. "What? Did you say he stole the King of Diamonds?" This particular gem was legendary in Jarradale's high society, and Hannah had secretly dreamed of wearing it on her wedding day. Shawn insisted, "I saw it with my own eyes. Ask any of the employees here if you don't believe me. That guy's got a death wish, pulling a stunt like this." Hannah frowned, skeptical. "As far as I know, Kingsley might not be wealthy, but had never stooped to theft." Shawn sneered. "It's precisely because he's poor that he resorted to stealing. Think about it, Hannah. How else could a guy like him get his hands on that ring?" Irene chimed in, "That's right. It must be stolen." Inwardly, she was kicking herself for returning that modest black box to Kingsley earlier, not realizing it contained such a valuable gem. Hannah called over a few employees to inquire about the incident. Upon confirming that Kingsley indeed had the King of Diamonds, her face clouded with anger. "This is absolutely ridiculous. Kingsley, being poor isn't shameful, but trying to impress me through theft only makes me despise you more." In her anger, Hannah pulled out her phone and began dialing. Meanwhile, Kingsley had already settled into a Rolls-Royce, heading toward Jarradale General Hospital. His phone rang, and to his surprise, it was Hannah calling. Since their relationship was over, Kingsley saw no reason to answer. Yet the phone kept ringing, seemingly urgent. Frowning, Kingsley finally decided to pick up. "Kingsley, listen to me. Turn yourself in immediately." Hannah's voice blared through the speaker, catching Kingsley off guard. "That King of Diamonds is worth $7.5 million, Kingsley. Have you lost your mind? I know you did this to make me happy, but have you considered the legal consequences? Turn yourself in now while there's still time. Don't worry, with Sneeze Corporation's influence in Jarradale, I'll do my best to keep you out of jail." Hannah's voice was filled with righteous indignation, feeling disappointed in Kingsley. Kingsley finally understood she thought he had stolen the King of Diamonds. "You've got it wrong. I didn't steal it," he said simply, not wanting to explain further. Hannah's anger flared. "Kingsley, are you still trying to deny it? Shawn and the Sneeze Corporation employees told me everything." Her accusatory tone left Kingsley feeling cold. "Hannah, is that really what you think of me? You trust someone like Shawn over me?" Hannah hesitated, her voice softening slightly. "I'm sorry if I've hurt your pride, Kingsley, but this is serious. The owner of Radiant Jewelers is someone even I'm wary of. Don't you understand? I can't protect you from this. Kingsley could not help but scoff at her misplaced confidence. He replied in an icy tone, "Even now, you still believe that I stole it. Fine, if that's what you want to think, go ahead. You can call the police or tip them off. I'm not afraid." "Kingsley, why are you being so—" Hannah's words were cut off as Kingsley ended the call. Hannah stared at her phone in disbelief, her lips parted in shock. The old Kingsley would never have hung up on her like that. Moreover, he had rejected her well-intentioned advice. "Kingsley, I never realized you could be so stubborn and ungrateful," she muttered. "I guess I was foolish to care. Our relationship is over anyway, so do whatever you want. I won't bother anymore." As she spoke these words, Hannah felt relieved that calling off the wedding had revealed Kingsley's true nature to her. "I told you, Hannah. Kingsley's nothing but a thief," Shawn chimed in, his voice dripping with disdain. "It's a good thing your relationship is over. Who knows how he might have dragged you down." Hannah felt irritated. Although she could usually maintain her composure, Kingsley's behavior truly disappointed her. Trying to change the subject, she asked, "Shawn, what brings you to Sneeze Corporation today?" Shawn winced as he spoke, his swollen face causing pain with every word. "Hannah, don't you remember? Tonight's the fundraiser for the South City Orphanage. Many powerful players in Jarrodale have their eyes on that property. We need to be prepared." At the mention of business, Hannah snapped back into her role as the sharp CEO. "You're right. The South City Orphanage property is incredibly valuable. We must secure it." Shawn saw an opportunity and seized it. "I knew you wouldn't let this chance slip by. My family is ready to support Sneeze Corporation fully. With our forces combined, it's practically a done deal." Hannah's face lit up with a smile. "Thank you, Shawn. That's very kind. Of course, we'll be sure to return the favor to your family in the future." Encouraged by her positive response, Shawn beamed. "Oh, Hannah, I brought you some flowers, blue roses, your favorite. They're as beautiful as you are." As he said this, Shawn reached for the carefully prepared bouquet, only to find it crushed and stained with his own blood from the fight with Kingsley. His face fell in embarrassment. Irene, ever the stuck-up, quickly interjected, "Oh, it's no big deal. It's just a few petals. If Hannah doesn't want them, I'll take them. It's been ages since anyone gave me flowers." Shawn's face twitched as he silently cursed Kingsley, vowing revenge. Meanwhile, at the entrance of Jarrodale General Hospital, a Rolls-Royce came to a stop. The driver, Marvin Yates, turned to Kingsley with a respectful tone. "Mr. Baldwin, should I take care of this? Say the word, and I can make Sneeze Corporation go bankrupt overnight. They'd vanish from Jarrodale without a trace. They're nothing but worthless scumbags." Kingsley, seated in the back, calmly replied, "My relationship with Hannah may be over, but I'm not the type to seek petty revenge." "That's beneath us, Marvin." He continued, "By the way, Marvin, you're Jarrodale's wealthiest man now. Try to shake off some of those rough edges from your street days. You don't need to curse all the time." Marvin grinned sheepishly. "You're right, Mr. Baldwin. I'll try to be more sophisticated. But reaching your level of class? That's going to be tough." Kingsley shook his head, feeling helpless with Marvin's antics. Then, he quickly made his way into Jarrodale General Hospital after Marvin opened the car door for him. He was currently a doctor at this hospital. While he moved swiftly, the people passing the hospital entrance were dumbfounded by what they saw. "Wait, look at that guy getting out of that car. Isn't that Marvin Yates, the richest man in Jarrodale? Holy cow, the wealthiest guy in town is playing chauffeur? Who's that young man? You know, he looks familiar. Isn't that Dr. Baldwin from Jarrodale General? Get real. A mere hospital doctor wouldn't have Marvin opening doors for him. Must be some big shot's son we don't know about." "You're right. Since Marvin has the say in Jarrodale, it must be someone really powerful and not from around here." As Kingsley changed into his white coat, his colleague Philip Hackett approached him with a smirk. Well, Kingsley. Word on the street is that Hannah dumped you," he said, his tone laced with mockery. Kingsley frowned, wondering how news of his breakup had spread so quickly. Philip, noticing Kingsley's reaction, continued with increased glee. "Oh, you haven't heard? Sneeze Corporation just dropped a bombshell, announcing her union with Harvey. They're practically telling the world that you've been kicked to the curb, Dr. Baldwin. No offense, I'm just calling it like I see it. Kingsley regarded Philip indifferently. I appreciate the straightforwardness. So let me be clear, if you're done talking, would you kindly get lost? Philip's face darkened. Listen here, Kingsley. When you were with Hannah, no one dared to go against you. But Hannah's protection isn't going to save you anymore. Without her backing, you're nothing in this hospital. You get that, right? Kingsley raised an eyebrow. Is that what this is about, Philip? Aren't you just jealous? Philip's face flushed red, caught off guard by Kingsley's bluntness. Indeed, he had always been envious. He could not understand what Hannah saw in this pretty boy who always acted so high and mighty.
Full story is available at novelpalace.com. Click the link in the comment section to get it free.